Nothing good comes from this much quiet. Easily done. Can't take all the credit. Easily done.
Reckon this is what happens when you try to keep a guard from plans.
Ishi, now is the chance if you had any second thoughts. Place.
Kith trespasses in the goddess's maw? You must seek to follow in your defiler god's footsteps. You will not, for I will smite!
Hold, Sega! I would speak to this filthy minion of the red before you char his bones to dust. You think to confront an embodied god? Then you are either powerful, yet you imply you do not...
Rakir, move! We cannot allow these in...
You would face us in battle rather than flee? I like your mettle. Kithu does not cower before Margren's... We have not yet defeated the embodied god, but that does not mean we won't. The Jotziger is readying another assault from within the jacket. I will permit you to scamper closer to God's face, if you believe you can survive. Our duty is foremost to Margren. We guard the moor to its fiery...
All who neared the intruder god were gutted until extinguished. You think your soul could last even half...
Maybe the Kifs will last long. Only Margren's shrine with our jack. First we recover the weak, and then we... I'll be with the bodies, but this time gentle your grip.
It can't be helped, Rakir. These four... brittle.
Even the lantern.
Let's take a look. Aye. Aye. What for, Cap?
I thought the volcanoes in these parts were dormant.
Keeping an eye out.
That's easy.
You ain't leading us into certain death.
Tiny blue man, bow to Nemnuk!
I think I can't see you. Sneaky bastard.
Right between the...
What can I do you for? Mo, Ixie,
My
oh,
body
no.
is all yours.
Aye. Hey.
More orders? Give me the order.
Priest lady, eh? You deserve better, Captain.
Aye.
You be right screwed. Only takes a finger
Yeah?
to blow her away.
Hey, that wasn't half bad. Pariathus!
You need me, don't you?
What can I do you for?
Hmm?
Aye, nay, Cap. Oi, Maya. 10 pounds or kill more of the bastards. What for, Cap?
Sure.
Aye, aye.
You spend your whole life thinking you're a giant. And one day that fella shows up at your fortress.
That was awfully profound.
Be ready to be showing them the light, lass.
Keeping an eye out. Trouble up ahead.
I think we're then raw.
Try to be keeping up, Maya.
What do you need?
Tell Bird to leave Nemnock alone.
Take that!
What can I do you for?
Don't shoot. I where then Roth?
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Happy to oblige.
My body is all yours. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah?
Ahoy. Oi, Maya. 10 pounds or kill more of the bastards than you do.
Happy to oblige. Get threshed.
You need me, don't you?
You think you captain? Nemnock better captain.
Be on seat.
Here we go.
Oi. I'll be more than half handy, alright?
Bird! You bow to Nemnock!
Captain. Might as well be hitting the water.
I was born ready, I guess. Be on seat.
What do you need?
That must have hurt.
Oi.
Shiza, you bow to Nemnock! Do it now!
Stuck in a doldrums here, Captain.
No need to.
Aye.
Hey! Worst captain.
Real quiet now.
All right, that one felt more serious.
A ship shakes like this. It'd be past time to abandon it.
That smell. I hope it's just their cook burning the meat.
This place smells and feels like hell in the stories Uncle Angbert used to tell me to make me behave as a child. Rest now, warrior. Your soul is safe with me.
I'm not hungry.
Him in the lantern.
Oh, Margaret's fiery flaps. That be a flogging dragon, that be.
Who comes now to stoke the flames of have I not yet feasted enough? I suppose.
Just realized how lucky we are to have never run across a sewer.
Don't let this be fooling you, lass. Ain't not.
You wretch! I think not. Your tongue. We struck a deal. Eons ago. But today, they sought my wing. I am the heart of the fire. I cannot be the Rathoon forged the—
You know, Raotai might be interested in a similar arrangement. I could put you in touch with the right people.
Indeed, you seem far more clever. You think to ride me, the great? If the Rathoon could not tame me, why should a little wretch like you fare better? Will you, wretch?
I was born ready. Ah, Ulu, dead!
Nemnock needs...
Siamas, me too.
What can I do you for?
What do you need? Leave it to me.
Captain?
Let's do this.
I think where's that
Yeah?
rock? Nightcap.
Shiza, you bow to Nemnock. Do it now!
Frog in the figurehead.
What do you need?
That's all.
Hogwash!
You need me, don't you?
I think where's that rock?
Something I can do?
Attack, Cap.
Speak freely. Your orders?
What can I do you for? Blessings be upon you.
Priest lady, eh? You deserve better, Captain.
My body is all yours.
Where's that rock?
Face my flames. Stare your death in its flickering eyes.
What for, Captain? Be blowing a man down.
Yeah?
You need me, don't you? You need... I was...
I'll light the darkness.
I'm not hungry.
You need me, don't you? Where is that rock?
What can I do you for? Lavru, be on seek.
I'm on it.
My body is on... Where's that rock?
What can I... Lavru, be on seek.
I'm on it. Yeah, right.
I am burning! I am burning! I am burning! And it is not in when she said nothing. But I was willing to die to reach the Everflame, to sacrifice them and everything to ash, to vanquish the Defiler. And I am burning, but not in the flame. Not with honor and eternity, but for a moment. I am disgraced. Who will lay the talk before the Mother to fire the way? Who is left? Who will guard the sacred spire?
Rest easy now, priestess. I'll harvest your... What can I do you for?
My body is... Let's just keep this our little secret.
Scurriers in my keep, make ready to be crushed, vermin of Eothas! You felled her, and her dragon? Then the Bathor will decide your fate.
Easily done. Don't mention it.
Would you look at that?
We didn't see anything.
Ishi, now is not the time to start molting. I'm stressed too. I'll get that for you. Don't mention it.
Come take a look at this.
I'll get that for you. Can't take all the credit.
gifts already. But you haven't even bought me dinner yet, I guess. I'm always willing.
Supposing this volcano blows, what are the odds any of us but Gone survives it?
Too late
I can
to
see
turn
the
around,
fury
Captain.
burning in her eyes.
Kith, how is it you have come to be here? Nay, it is of little matter. Your words hold no weight, Kith.
Let's do this.
On us.
Well then, raw! What for, Captain?
Priest lady, Nemnock needs healing.
That's right.
right in the Ioun stones.
I heard you. Still got it.
My body is all yours. Hot, well then raw!
Captain. Mother! I'll be chopping you to chum.
Happy to oblige.
Chum.
I hear you. Mode Ixie on us.
My body is all yours. Hot, well then raw!
What can I do you for?
Captain. I'll be more than half-handed, right?
Something I can do?
Well,
Your orders? For the wrong Anui. Speak freely.
Spice? Spice?
Give me the order. Nishi, quiet time.
Watcher, the time does not allow for niceties. Even now, Aethys gains strength from the Spire. What progress have you to report? It is the fool that fights an ally during the hours of chaos before a victory. A battlefield can... The Rathun were not fit to serve their purpose. Thus it is... Presently, I shall erupt this volcano, and with it, consume Aethys. I suggest you retreat if you at all value your more. I formed the Rathun to serve, to ward against Kith in order to safeguard. Whether they served me well whilst living, their sacrifice brought precious seconds for my coming victory against Aeth. Fare thee on, Watcher. My condolences.
big from down here, too.
Have you ever seen anything so
Tell Bird to leave
awe-inspiring?
Nemnock alone.
Behold the power of my god.
Watcher, I wasn't sure you'd make it. But there is enough of you in me to grasp that you had a better chance than most. Some would say it's because you have a strong soul. Great deeds come easily to one so spiritually blessed. Or have you become great because of what has been thrust upon you? Watcher of Cadnua.
Oh my god. You're really...
I see you, Shoti. I am glad that we could meet, even if it is under...
This is really happening, right? Gone. Your humble priestess is before you. Please, tell me what you require of me.
I know that you have undertaken a noble mission, but I will tell you what I told the Watcher. As for you, Watcher, why is it you believe you have made it this far? You have done much in this life, but if it weren't for your past with Theos, with Iovara, but you have come a great distance for answers.
That we have. And I got a request. Down here. God, look how full my lantern is. I've been harvesting day and...
My dear Shodi, I do not mean to diminish your presence here. He alone was tasked with pursuing me. The gods have placed him in this fire. It is only right that we speak together now. You need to know? Or Berith? Or the gods? It seems someone else needs to know. One who has held me to the flames once before. Margaret fears what I will do, just as she feared what I would do in the Deerwood. But this time, there is no power on Eora. Understand that what I'm saying is neither a boast nor a challenge. It is the clearest statement of truth I can give you. Give Berith, in the hopes of dissuading you from taking actions that may harm others. Yes. I am sacrificing lives from this generation. The other gods may be willing to make similar sacrifices. I am going to force gods and mortals alike to open their eyes to one another. And all the... It seems my sister does not like the sound of that. I want to return the gods to our original purpose, and to allow mortals to worship us, or ignore us.
Shodi gasps sharply. For once, too stunned to blurt out a response. Her eyes are...
Whatever you're doing, there's gotta be a better way.
When I entered Widewin, I did so with the intention of illuminating the history of Anguith. I wanted to show all the nations of the Eastern Reach the machines we had used to create ourselves. How we had hidden our true nature from mortals for millennia. But even if I had succeeded, my words would have been easy to deny. Belief creates the foundation. Some minds can never let go of that foundation. They would rather hold tight to the world in their mind. I have not come to speak, to convince, to plead, but to break the foundations of belief itself. To extinguish the lights that maintain the illusions we have created. We took on the mantles of gods from legends, and in so doing, made real what was false. Crafted truth from fiction. The time has come for a new covenant between gods and mortals. One forged in the light of truth and understanding between our kind. I will leave this place and go to the lost city the Huana call Ukaizo. It is there that all souls pass through the machines of the gods, where all... When I reach that place, I will find our great machines and tear them to pieces. I will smash the great wheel until the lights of hell all gutter and die. And when my work is done, I will leave this world forever.
More destruction. You're tearing the whole world apart because you can't make peace among yourselves.
Adair, there will never be peace among mortals, so long as they are unwittingly manipulated by the gods. The divine enslavement that Whitaker reveres perpetuates ignorance, chaos, and violence across the world. I only wish to destroy the darkness that surrounds the gods, that you may better see us for what we are. Both gods and mortals alike rely on the wheel. We depend on it for the souls that give us power. Mortals depend on it for the lives of future generations. Breaking it will force all of us. We will fail together or move forward together. Either ending is preferable to the cycle we still find ourselves in.
Gone, wait! Before it's too late, you gotta take the souls I harvested for you.
They are not for me to take. Shodi, you are their guardian now. You are their protector. Once again, the gods have put you in a precarious position, Watcher. Considering all the troubles I have put you through, the least I can do is protect you from the wrath Margren has intended for me. I must say, you've been remarkably calm in spite of all this. This next part may test you.
Guys and gals, we are literally being touched by the hand of God right now.
Despite herself, Shodi squeals. Trembling, she sways on...
Hey, Aethys. We're not done here. You and... Maybe you can't be stopped. But on behalf of everyone you trampled, betrayed, and ignored, I'll be...
Perhaps we will meet again, Adair. Until then, take...
Aethys's great hand floats away from the luminous Audra pillar. As it pulls back, for a brief moment you see a golden tether flash into existence between the pillar and the great Titan's back. When the Audra fingers gently cradle you, your soul glides amid the many trapped with Aethys. As your brilliant form passes by them, they call and reach out for help. Below Aethys's body, your attention returns to the heart of Aethys's body. Deep within the whirling masses of souls, you again sense your own presence. The fragment that was taken from you. We are together again. Are you ready to be together again? Are you certain? Since we've parted, when we join, your senses yank back to your body, still in Aethys's hand. There is light, sunlight. He has emerged from Ashen Maw, the rim of the volcano and the great keep of the Rathoon collapsing behind him. The Audra is barely visible through the thick lava covering his body. And still, the ocean is gone, water sucked away, leaving only the bare seabed glistening in an ominous silence. You summon the strength to turn your head. Through the cracks in the great god's fingers, you see the wave slams into Aethys. His hand closes, protecting you from the devastation. Somewhere in your mind, you hear Andra screaming. You are back inside him. Are you still the same Watcher who cast the lost souls of the Deerwood to the far reaches of the beyond? The soul quivers and flickers erratically as it observes you, waiting. I am. Good. Then this should be it. You feel cool air, seawater. The back of your mind pulls your attention back to your body. Aethys stands amid the now calm waves. Kraken futilely clinging to his limbs as he gingerly sets down. Some of us is lost to him. Fragments and the empty spaces between them. The soul rushes toward you, flying into you with ferocious... You can feel the sensation of your skin, the warmth of the Audra, through the distant window of your eyes. You see Aethys push slowly against your ship. Though his touch is light, it is still the touch of a god. The ship lurches, rapidly.
Tell them what you have witnessed, Watcher.
The windows of your eyes retreat into the distance. The Aethys is going to Ukaizo. He's going to stop the wheel. Aethys is going to Ukaizo. Aethys is going to Ukaizo. The words repeat in your mind until they become an incessant, meaningless mantra. Involuntary meditation in the emptiness of your unconscious. When the words finally dissolve and become part of the darkness, you see a pinpoint of light. As you come closer, the light becomes two blurry spots of radiance.
Are we simply going to wait? What if he never wakes up?
Are those frilled collars stuffed in your ears? If the Watcher's mumblings are right, then Aethys is marching on Ukai's. He's seizing power from the very gods who betrayed him. It's a coup, and we have to—
The unraveling of Kohopa from Tangaloa is our greatest test from the gods, I say. We must— You bear witness to the work of the gods. It seems—
Welcome back, Captain. If you're wondering about the taste, Ishi was trying to feed you bug.
Join our talks, I say. Rational discussion will gust away the ominous smoke rising from the dead fire is no stranger to cataclysm. We can survive by cleaving to a shared purpose. For what else did the gods place us here? We who have ships and resources enough—
What we need is brass. Rawatai has ships and cannons aplenty, but the only way I'm sending them is if—
Ships have formed the blockade around Queen's Birth. Their commander demands parley with Serpent's Crown.
What? But what about our ships?
For what do our enemies paint a target on their hull? This is a— Send word to my water shapers to drain the sea around the flagship. I would parley on better—
My queen! They fly the colors of—
Well, what have we here?
Forgive me, Lovesome, but it looks like you're having a party.
You painted vagrants are a plague on my tribes. Why should I—
You should be asking yourself how they got in here in the—
Oh, I do love when they squabble. We've bigger fish to fry. Now everyone just calm down. I promise we won't fire on you at this time. Unless, first, then all bets are off.
Yes, well, if you have a point, pirate.
We're supposed to take a bunch of pirates at their—
Right you are. I'm here because I've got questions, ones that can't wait. And the Lovesome Watcher's the only one likely to answer them nicely. Ukaizo? What's the lost city of gold got to do with a god on a rampage? Well, fuck if that does— But what's that even mean in the long run? Folks who die won't be coming back again. This is all dark and foreboding sounding. I mean, I like the idea of pirating throughout the Great Beyond as much as the next gal.
Ak, of course you have no interest past that of your eyes and your— Let us speak now of what can be done. Must be done. Watcher, you know best of all of us what our options are. But, Watcher, you must have some—
We have to act quickly. Defending Ukaizo is the high— Our ships are fast and well-equipped. We could sail to the edge of Andra's mortar. See if Aethys is— Of course, finding Ukaizo once we're through is another matter. That's so. You just might be able to save us.
We speak of collectively sailing for Andra's mortar, but this crown will not support any plan that involves us. It is for this moment that the gods test me. Anyone who seeks to cross Andra's mortar will learn that the gates of Ukaizo are the end of compromise with the Huana.
I don't mean to let Aethys end us while we bicker. But
I think I'm getting the gist. While these witless princocks go at each other's throats, we Principi will cut through the storms and plant whatever Aethys is seeking in those ruins. We'll find it, and then we'll sell it to the highest.
If the Huana cannot take back our beginning, then our end fast approaches. The gods will judge us by our...
Are you going to guard it as closely as you've guarded your palace today? Ukaizo was yours once, and you lost it. Meanwhile, we will help the Watchers stop Aethys. But we will not leave our country's...
Watcher, there are two kinds of people in the Deadfire. With Ukaizo under our control, the Huana would restore order as it has not...
Order. And the only question is whether it will be the order of ignorance and tradition, or else of conquest. The secrets to be found in Ukaizo could elevate us all beyond the telling. I will not relinquish that.
Watcher, I say the time to play at freelancing is at an end. Any of us could get you
Let's speak, Watcher, while we have the chance.
Shodi seems a right fine lass and all, but, well, she asked me to pick around in the forts. Told her I didn't see nothing. I bounced right off of her. But that were a lie. Aye. I touched her mind for a second, but felt something pull. I ain't seen its like before. Sometimes, old sorts get nightmares so that I can't bunk around them. But they usually ain't this flavor of apocalyptic. It's been my experience.
I feel like I should set the record straight. I didn't get into this business so I could shoot first in a battle that hadn't even started. I know the Ranganui wants to see results, but I never thought any of us would be We're shooting at people with dangerous ideas, and assuming the ideas will die with them. Funny, depends on where you're standing, I guess. I can see attacking a fortress or an enemy ship. I can see taking aim at the soldier wearing the... I killed a chieftain for spreading good ideas. If my talent with a gun caused anyone to think that a bullet is a one-size-fits-all problem solver, that says more about them than it does about me. It's a little different when the enemy ship is turning about. You don't find time for a lot of deep, ethical... She's a good listener, but he's too dumb to offer much perspective. I could use some of yours right about now. You're saying maybe this isn't a memory we want to take home? You could be right. If we let this sort of thing spin out of control, if we go Atsura's way, we had better be sure that killing the right people makes a difference. And if we fall back on what we know, cannons, sieges, occupation, we won't succeed if we don't understand the tribes. And something tells me that we aren't there yet. You sound like the propaganda from back home.
I've got some answers.
I'm always, I guess.
I say it is not every day that a ship pulls into port from Margaret's. Do not leave me in suspense, I say. Have you found Matario Cozy? I sent good women in Ngati thank. What of their findings, Watcher? Did they... An unusual accounting of the Isles, I say. Each one measured in relation to... If I did, my Ngati is one to throw obstacles in our path. But I say that an outdated chart is better than none at all. Akira, here, for your expenses. When we know enough, my sister will finance a fleet-wide search. Not for breadcrumbs, but lost to Kaizo. Akira, they will not let you escape with what they consume. But will they not find the original chart as unprotected as a Reparo food pile? I expected better judgment from an agent of the crown. Even with the help of the gods, our task was unlikely before these complications, I say. For what do they protect Matario Cozy when it's not? One day I will have words with their rock. This is much to learn in a day. I sent the expedition to their fate, and those who followed. Death is on my conscience this day. Akira, may all who fell on Matario Cozy. But on to brighter times, I say. If Ukai, too much has happened for you to waste words with the royal brother. You say this now. May the wind